It's Halloween. So the opposition view has absolutely no credibility. They admit that I'm the best and that they have a reputation to maintain. For those of you who wonder how someone who doesn't weigh like, I don't know, 275 pounds could be the top martial artist, someone who's huge, you gotta really look at it like this. For a similar reason, jiu-jitsu guys have been known to out-wrestle bodybuilders who weigh 50, 60 more pounds than they are. It's the same reason why, when it comes to percussive skills, people such as myself are known to assassinate and murder and effectively kill people who are much bigger. When you think about the typical ninja build, they were fast, right? So they could quickly outmaneuver the guards, kill them, and assassinate their target and flee. Think of it as a huge guy carrying a ridiculously sized metal bar, just like 100 pounds, right? They're trying to swing it really slow, whoosh, and then another guy who has, a short sword or, pretty long dagger, outmaneuvers him, gets in and stabs him effectively and kills him, and it's done. And he walks away and kind of dusts himself off, and that big guy's like, he falls down. That's how it is. And that's why you see the ancient armies weren't these huge guys. They were guys who were built such as like a Shaolin monk or myself or Bruce Lee. That is the warrior build traditionally, historically, and for a reason. Until, of course, you get the advent of heavy armor, the foreign period in Egypt, for instance, and so on. And that's all fine. I live in a place that's so remote that no trick-or-treaters come on Halloween. Yet I am 15 minutes away from AKA gym and dozens of martial arts schools in San Jose and the 408 area. I have hundreds of trolls every month who are very well aware of my top martial arts challenge. Anyone who's consistently followed my videos knows that in almost every single video I bring up my challenge or being the top martial artist, which would inspire controversy and would lead to me explaining that I have a challenge. Again, when it comes to December 20th, I already have beers purchased and hard liquor, okay? You have to schedule it ahead of time, You can't accept the last second when it's raining, for instance, if that's how it plays out. You need to accept ahead of time and schedule it now. I've said this time and time again. That's what needs to be done. I do not respect anyone who wants to give me advice or to criticize my martial arts when I have my own style, and I've made it clear that I don't want advice or help. I've made that clear time and time again. These people say such nonsensical stuff. They say that I'm a 2 when it comes to looks, right? I mean, come on. When I look at myself right now while I'm making this video, I don't have to be gay to see that I'm not a 2, And it's the same thing with my behavior. I don't have to be a psychiatrist to see that I'm not mentally ill. My argument is clear, it's concise, it's cogent, it's coherent, it's articulate. And I've communicated my views masterfully, especially in moments such as right now where I'm not as drugged as other times. And you can see the healthier look in my face. For so many reasons you can see. And I'm going to put in the link, in the description and in the comments, a link to when I'm on psych meds in outpatient after being on psych meds for 4.5 weeks or so. And you can see that it's not helping. I'm sick. I'm miserable. And ask yourselves, would you consider anyone who is trying to, force you to the psych ward or covertly drug you as helping you at any point in life? When for 20 years you've made it clear that these things do not help me function, they do not make me happier, they do not improve my life in the slightest, not even for one moment. So I refuse to believe anyone's excuses for gang stalking me, or I refuse to listen to anyone who has an inferior opinion or any opinion that is contrary to mine about me being the top martial artist when I put $4,000 to $5,000 up that they can make in about 5 minutes if they can win, and $50 just to show. Okay, that is ridiculous. That is absurd. You will be blocked. Anyone who brings up my challenge in a critical way, who's not accepting, is going to be blocked. So if you accept, don't start off by saying something stupid. Start off by saying that you accept the challenge. I haven't had a problem with that. People could simply change their names and explain that they want to accept if they feel that's what happened. If they feel like they don't want to take advantage of me, they don't have to accept the prize money. And I've said this time and time again. But make no mistake, fumed, drugged, gang-stalked or not, this challenge is about proving who is the top martial artist. And since no one has done what I've done, fumed and drugged, persecuted, with tons of side effects, even on record on psych meds at some points during my challenge, and still maintaining my challenge, I consider that the greatest act of a martial artist in American history, and that is the justification and the reasoning behind me saying that I am the top martial artist in American history. You have until the 20th of next month. No more bitch shit, no more excuses, and all cheating will be frowned upon and exposed. Thank you. I've said before, it's my life work, and we look at the HERU scrolls, HERU 1, 2, 3, 4, Revelation 17, and on my other door, there's Matthew 10:22, HERU 5, and HERU 6. But you see, the only things that are really underlined here and circled have to do with my top martial artist challenge. Is of the utmost importance to me. I'm not going to listen to anybody about my style. It is equally as important for me to not be trained or take advice from anyone else. You see, I'll never pretend that I'm not the top. I'm the best, and no one has ever done what I've accomplished. This has been on my door for months. I need to secure my rightful, no matter what, I need to secure my rightful position as the top martial artist. I won't pretend that I'm not the best. I'm a Christian, refuse to sell out, settle, break my oath, or pretend that I'm not the best. I'll never settle for a woman, number 2, that is not a 9 or a 10. And all this other stuff. You can pause it if you really want to get a good look at it. Okay. I'll just show you. Horus Scroll 5. Okay. Get a good look at what I believe and what I'm, this is kind of like my covenant with God. It's pretty much exactly what it is. Ask yourself, who should be asking themselves if they should take someone else seriously? Me or them? They don't have my record. They haven't done what I've done, not even close. Y'all can't do that.
They can't do that.
The 26th.
I'm going to slow my videos down. I'm just going to slow down.
Have you? What? Conceded, bitch. Straight up.